Are you tired of AI-generated images looking different every time, even when you use the same prompt? Imagine having full control over your visuals, creating characters, thumbnails, or scenes that look consistent every single time. In this video, I'll show you the secret techniques to generating images that match perfectly, whether you're telling a story, branding your content, or making eye-catching designs. Let's get started.
Now head on to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create you a story, an African story or love story or relationship story, whichever it is, it's gonna be easy for you. So I've already crafted everything down. All the prompts I use, I'm gonna be putting it under the video description. Should be in case if you want to use it or you want to use a random prompts you created on your home. So I've created everything down because I don't want to waste time in this video. Longer video. The more long your video is, the more short views you have. So I've created everything that. So first of all, the first prompt I sent to GPT is I want you to create. Here is the prompt I use. I want you to write me an epic African story script. Make it epic and eye-catching, kicking viewers hook. It should be 5 minutes long and each scene should contain 3 paragraphs. Start with an eye-catching hook. Write in a separate format like a file or document. Create it in a Canvas section for a more structured and organized format, separate from our chat messages. So the reason why I always ask GPT to write my stories or whatever things I want to write in a separate files or documents is because it will be easy for me to navigate everything instead of scrolling up and scrolling down, because this is the main reason why some storytellers or people that do this thing that I'm doing do copy the stories or whatever they want to teach you to a talk session. Or if you can't do it like this, you can copy it and go to your Google Doc and paste it there for whatever you want to use it for. So after sending GPT this prompt of creating the stories, then here's the story that ChatGPT created for us. Here's the story in a file section. As you can see it here. Here's the story. Let me take so you can see, okay, as you can see, so it will be easy for me to navigate whatever question I want to ask GPT. I can easily ask GPT here in the box. So here is the story. If I want to create, cancel, if I want to edit anything, as you can see, for example, if I want to ask how are you, as you can see, everything is written there. I can edit it. It will be easy for me to edit here rather than copying it and go to Google Doc again. I can edit it. I can copy and do anything I want to do in this section that GPT created the story for me. So here is the story. And after that, I asked ChatGPT. Here's the second prompt I use. I will put all the prompts under the video description for you to use, like I said earlier. So here is the second question I asked ChatGPT. How many characters are there in these stories? And as you can see what ChatGPT wrote down, that Kofi young hunters will discover so things. As you can see, everything is written and everything was well organized. So then after that, as I said, this is the second prompt I use after asking ChatGPT to create the story. Then after that, I asked ChatGPT how many characters are there in the story. So here is the third prompt I use. Okay, good. Now I want you to generate a description for each character in the story for a consistent image generation. Like, this is where you guys are making mistakes most of the time. This is where you guys are making mistakes. Some of you will just ask ChatGPT, I want you to create story, and ChatGPT 2 will create the story with the image you're gonna use. No, it's not done like that. If you continuously using that image, you can never get a consistent image generation. And the last part, here is the last part, right? I'm gonna be putting it here. The last, as you can see, here are the characters description. So any prompt I want to copy for ChatGPT now to do for me, all these characters are gonna be added into the image prompt I'm gonna be using to generate image. As you can see, Kofi, here is Kofi description, as you can see it. So whenever Kofi appear in any script or scene, all these description are gonna be merged into this into the image prompt ChatGPT is gonna be giving us to generate image. I hope you guys are understanding. If you do not understand this video after, please post under the video comment section so I can give you a class. It's free for now. It's a free class. I don't take any money. I don't take anything. So here are the description for all the characters in the video. So then after that, everything has been separate from each other. So then I will go back to the story. Like I said earlier, this is the perfect way to create your story. Then I'll click on. So as you can see, the title of the story is The Curse of the Golden Mask. Then here is scene 1. Here is paragraph 1 in scene 1. Here is paragraph 2 in scene 1. Here is paragraph 3. So all the scenes contain three paragraphs. It depends on how long you want your video to be. For me, if you want this video to be like 10-20 minutes, you can ask ChatGPT. The video should contain scenes, like 5 scenes, and each scene should contain 5 paragraphs. That is how all these storytellers, all these folk-based channels create their stories. So if you don't know that, you should know that today. So then after that, then we will start from, as you can see, all the story, there is nothing like image prompt in it. It's just the story from up to down. It's just the story. So this is how to create the video. I want you to calm down and watch this video well. Calm down and watch this video. This is the best way to create a consistent image. First of all, this scene 1, let's read it out loud. The dense rainforest of the ancient Ashanti kingdom, cursed with the sound of hidden life. That is the first scene. That is the first thing. So you're gonna be copying this and ask ChatGPT. So you're going to be copying this and ask ChatGPT to give you a prompt to generate it. So here is the third prompt, the last prompt you'll be using to generate all images you want to put in this movie, in this story slide. Sorry, this is the prompt here, from here to here. It's the prompt you're going to be using. Give me a prompt to generate image for this, and make sure this prompt contains the character and places description for a consistent image generation. This prompt will be there throughout any image you want to generate. Like I said earlier, all the prompts I use, I'm going to be putting it under the video description for it to be easy for you. So this is the first scene of the story, the dense forest of the this thing. Then let's send it to ChatGPT and see what GPT gives us. So while GPT is doing this, you go to the second scene of the story, which is deep within its heart, young Kofi, a skilled hunter, stumbled upon something forbidden, an ancient golden mask, right, buried beneath the root of an old baobab tree. That is the second day. That is the second scene, right? So you're going to be copying this as well, this second scene, and come back here. As you can see, ChatGPT have created the first image prompt for us. Can you see? The first image prompt is here. Can you see it? As you can see, a dense ancient forest in the... I just want us to see into the character. In the foreground, Kofi, a young Ashanti author with dark brown. So this is the description for Kofi, right? This is the description for Kofi. I want you to take notice of this description, because this second scene that I'm going to be putting here, I want us to see if this same description for Kofi will appear. Then you will understand what I'm saying while generating the images. So I'm going to be pasting this second scene under this prompt we use for the consistency image generation. Like I said earlier, You know, this is the prompt I said we're going to be using throughout this prompt, this particular prompt here. As you can see, this is the prompt we're going to be using. So that second thing you copy it, you will paste it under it again. Can you see it? Can you see it? That is the second thing I copied from the story. Deep within its art, young Kofi, a skilled hunter, stumbled upon something forbidden, and ancient golden man, blah 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 blah, like that. So while that thing is there, you will paste it, and you will see GPT will give you description to generate that image again. As you can see, a young Ashanti hunter named Kofi, around 20 years old, with dark brown skin and athletic build and short curly black hair. As you can see it, that description of Kofi, let's go back for the first description, if it's will be there. Kofi, a young Ashanti hunter with dark brown skin, a strong athletic build and short curly black hair. Can you see? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? So everything will be there. It will be there. So it will make everything easy for you. It will be easier for you to generate any consistent, any image, whether for a folktale or any stories you want to write. It will be easy for you. So the third one, let's see. The mask gleamed under the silver. This is the third thing. Every standing shoes. This is the third thing of this thing. But I want us to base on Kofi because of the consistent image, so you can understand what we're gonna be leaving that third one for now. So then let's go for Kofi again. Ignoring the tales of doom, Kofi reached out, his fingers trembling as they traced the intricate patterns carved into the mask surface. Can you see it? Let's copy it again. Copy it and then come back here. Come back here again. Edit. Delete the second scene of the story, then paste this back there. As you can see, ignoring the tales of doom, the third scene I copied now. Actually, I didn't follow the stories now. I just want us to focus on Kofi. If Kofi image generation is going to be consistent or not. That's what we want to find out here. So let's see the prompts GPT will give us for this third same image generation. As you can see again, a young Ashanti hunter Kofi with dark brown skin, a strong athletic build, and short curly black hair. Can you see that everything is aligned to? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying now. I hope you are understanding. Now, let's go to the next chapter. So guys, here is the AI tools to generate the free image I am talking about. This AI tools is very superb. It is user friendly. It is very easy to use, very easy to navigate, no problem, nothing. You're gonna love this. DALL-E actually is okay, ChatGPT is okay, but for me, I would recommend this big thing, and it is called ImageFx. This is Google ImageFx. It's so superb, guys. As a matter of fact, you can even generate your sound, your story sound on here. All you just have to do is ask ChatGPT to give you any story ChatGPT created for you, any script. Ask ChatGPT the sound you can use under that story, underground that story, and ask ChatGPT to give you a prompt to generate that sound. Each ChatGPT will give you, but we are coming back on this one to dive into what we want to do first. You can see these images are generated from this AI tools. As you can see, guys, this thing, is there any difference in it? The only differentiate in this thing is the dimension, the way the guy stands, the way he's holding the sword. As you can see, it's so perfect, so superb. Nothing is different here, guys. Nothing is different. Nothing is different in this thing. So, like we said, let's go back to ChatGPT and copy our first image prompt and see what we are diving into. Let's go back to ChatGPT. So here is the first image prompt that we generated. You can see here is the first image prompt. Yeah. So we're going to be copying this and go back to GoogleFx and generate the image. So before doing it, guys, here are the tools you want to use. If it's cinematic, if it's all those styles, I don't know what they call it, cinematic, what I don't know. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to understand what I'm trying to say. So here in the settings section, where you're going to be, this is the seed, and what seed means is the numbers that will be giving you consistent image. Once this thing is open, this log, once it is open and you start generating, you can never in this world get consistent image. You can never. But once you enter, first of all, come to these setting sections and lock this thing up. Lock it up. It is easy for you. You can delete this number if you don't want this, and after putting another one, lock it back. Then here, maybe it's the landscape mode you want, the portrait, the square, landscape, everything you can choose. As for it's gonna be YouTube video, you're going to be choosing landscape ratio, and then you add back to the box you're gonna be pasting the prompts. Now let's create and see what we got. So while this thing is doing, you can easily go back to ChatGPT and copy the second prompt. But I would like to wait and see, because I can't wait for you guys to see this thing I'm talking about. Can you see, guys? Can you see? This is the first thing. It is what they give us for the first box. Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? You see that the image, and something sweet about this thing is that the thing is going to be perfect. The pictures of the character is going to be perfect. Nothing in this thing will ever, this thing is very sweet. As you can see, Kofi, the look is the same. The look is the same, guys. Can you see it? Can you see it? It is the same. The look is the same. See the second one. Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? See the third image. Same look, different. Can you see it, guys? This thing is very, very sweet. I love this AI image generation tools. I love it so much. It will make things easier for whoever is creating stories or whatever you want to create. So let's go back to the second prompt. We're going to be deleting this and go back to the second prompt. Let's clear this first off. Sorry, guys. So now let's head back to ChatGPT to copy our second prompt. So the second prompt, let's copy it and see what we got. Let's go back to the image lab. So I like checking these settings well, because sometimes this thing unlock itself, but as you can see, it's still there, it's still locked back. So let's paste the image prompts. Now let's see what we got here. you see, guys? Can you see, guys? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Is there any difference in this guy? This is the second prompt, so guys. This is the second prompt, so can you see? See this? See it, guys? Can you see it? Can you see this? Can you see this? Is there any difference in this thing, guys? Trust me, you will love this thing. You will love this thing. You will love it. Now let's go back and copy the third prompt and see what we get. It's still same coffee. We are copying the prompt. We are still on coffee. So let's see what we get in this third prompt. Now let's see what we get. This thing is kind of fast, but sometimes based on connection it may be slow because it's our 4K image generation tools. Trust me, guys, you are going to love this thing. You are going to love it. Guys, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? The first image said when Kofi just got into the forest. The second image said Kofi was about to bend and pick it up. The third image said Kofi touches the mask. Can you see it? Is there any difference in this image, guys? Tell me in the comment section if you see any difference in this image. Tell me, let me know. See, this thing is very easy, only if you can come down and watch the video to see whoever is doing the video for you is showing you. That is all the thing you need to do. That's all you need to do, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, comment I enjoy and comment where you are watching from, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.